Well, hello beautiful souls, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Kathleen Benjamin, and I am going to be taking you through the exciting and captivating world of beauty. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what to do when your hair trial doesn't go as planned for your wedding. So if that interests you, then stay tuned. So planning for your wedding can be very exciting and stressful. And one of the things I find that, the brides get stressed over is the hair on wedding day, whether or not they should wear their hair up, whether or not they should wear their hair down. And in a lot of cases, you're meeting the hair and makeup people for the first time. These are not people that you typically have a relationship with unless you've known them from the outside world. You typically have a bigger, better relationship with your person who does your regular cuts and colors than you do with somebody who's just an event stylist, unless you go to perhaps a lot of special events. So in that case, you're meeting somebody for the first time. And trying to convey to them what your likes and dislikes are can be a little bit of a challenge. And they're trying to get a read on what your comfort level is with certain things. Like, do you wear your hair up most of the time? Do you wear your hair down most of the time? Do you like it curled? What size curl do you like? Do you like a lot of volume? Do you like it simpler? And you can get a pretty good read about the hair and makeup company if you go on to, follow them on social media. You can kind of gauge what you like and dislike about certain companies or what you're envisioning for yourself. So I highly recommend that you do that. But in some cases, like nailing the hairstyle on the first try when you're going to the bridal hair and makeup company can be a little bit of a challenge. Because you come in with these pictures of hair and makeup that you found on Pinterest, and you're like, oh, I love the way this looks from the back, and I like the way this one looks from the side. And in most cases, they don't even show you what it looks like from the front. So you're left up to, you and the stylist are left up to trying to figure out what exactly are we going to do with these front pieces. Should we pull them back? Should we put them down? How high? Do you want a lot of height? Do you want the bun low? So we're playing around a lot, and it can get pretty grueling sometimes, I can tell you that much, especially if you have a lot of hair and you've never worn your hair up before and you decide you want to wear it up for your wedding because it goes well with the dress and it's going to potentially be hot out. So we have to take all of those things into consideration. And so I'm here to talk to you a little bit today about what to do if your trial doesn't, go as planned on that first time. And in some cases, it just doesn't. So what I recommend doing is, making sure that you can work with the company first, that they weren't, in any way, shape, or form rude with you. But in second, just come up with some other ideas. Because like I said, even in a lot of the Pinterest photos that we see, if you're not that person in that photo, then it's kind of hard. We have to kind of tailor that look to you. And if you don't like the way your hair looks when it's up, and we've gone through a couple of up styles, then you might want to schedule that second trial, come back in, and, redo it again. Really liked, then convey that to the artist so they can get an understanding of what you like and what you don't like, so that they can better understand you and serve you better. Bride who's unhappy with the hairstyle, and we try to nail it on the first time, and it happens. It happens. Somebody comes in, they have a ton of hair and they have a certain look that they want, and their hair is at an awkward length, and you have to either maybe order extensions for them or try a different style. They need to come back in. But in most cases, we're typically 100% of the time, usually, we can get that nailed again, at least on that second try. In a lot of cases, sometimes you just need hair extensions. Your hair is too fine, it didn't hold up, it just doesn't have that wow factor that you're hoping it was going to have. So that, on your wedding day, your hair looks good the entire day. You just don't want it to look good for the first hour and then have it fall out. But if your hair doesn't hold the curl, you might potentially have to order hair extensions, accessories. They can really enhance a style. In most cases, they enhance the style. Sometimes they hinder the style. If you came in with a crown that you want sitting on top of your head, and you don't like a lot of height on top of your head, and we have to put this crown on there and put the hair behind it, so you're going to end up with a lot of height, and you potentially may not like that. So I always recommend that if you're not sure what you're doing with your hair, wait to buy hair accessories until afterwards. Something else I always recommend most of my trials to come in with, if I don't know their hair, is to make sure they do a blowout with some type of root lifter and some type of product in their hair that's going to give it body and fullness and remove any frizz in the hair, so that when we go in there, we can just focus on doing the upstyling. We're not trying to battle hair that's too flat, hair that's too frizzy. Maybe if you're looking to have a curly type of style, like you would want to just let your hair dry naturally like you normally do with whatever curl product that you typically use on your hair. But whatever the case may be, I highly recommend that you work closely with the hairstylist, be 100% honest about what you like and what you don't like. Talk to them again about what their policy is on scheduling another trial, so that you can come back in and, you know, make sure you can nail that style. But trust the professionals. Most places, and I know that us here at, at my bridal company, we are more than willing to have you come back in and make sure that you're completely satisfied on your wedding day. You don't want to wait till wedding day to make any of those adjustments. That can be a little tricky. And I've had brides say that they don't want a trial, which I don't recommend that either, because we don't know your hair. We don't know how it's going to react. If it's 110 degrees out and you want your hair to stay so the curls don't look limp, then you're going to want to come in and we're going to have to order hair extensions so that your hair looks good. And hair extensions are great. Like, you can use them for like 10 years. They're human hair. They last up to 10 years with regular use. And you can use them for going on your honeymoon and other events that you potentially might be going to. So, positive. Communicate clearly with the company what you like, what you didn't like, and that you should probably be in good shape after that. Don't wait until the last minute to plan your trial. Like, plan it like at least 6 months out from your wedding, so that if there is anything that you need to make adjustment, you're not frazzled or waiting till the last minute to make those adjustments. So that wraps it up for this video. Remember, beauty is a celebration of self-expression and your own uniqueness. And if you found value in this video, please consider subscribing, giving this video a thumbs up, hitting that notification bell so that you can get notified when we upload another video. And with that, thank you so much, and